Hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Urim Sameach, and Happy Chanukah. My name is Julie Friedman. I'm one of the volunteers for the town of Carefree, helping with this wonderful cultural event, Hanukkah and Carefree. Other volunteers and people in the town involved in this event are on our history document, on our promo table in the back. And those who are here tonight, please wave. First, our volunteers, Karen Acker, my mom, Shelley Friedman, Cheryl Greenspan, Leslie Kratt, Ellen Sanders, and Dana Schlang. Although not here tonight, we owe a big thanks to Janice Greenberg, Renee Carson, Pam Menton, and Daryl Perlman. I'd also like to recognize some distinguished guests this evening without whose support we would not be here. The Town of Carefree Mayor John Crane, Vice Mayor Cheryl Croyer, Director of Economic Development Steve Prokopek, who is in the back over there, and Communications Director Madison Garrett. We thank you all for your help with this event. I also want to extend a warm hello to Mayor Les Peterson, who may not be here tonight. So there you go. I apologize if I missed anyone. And a big welcome to all of you live streaming from all over the world. For those of you here tonight who can't make it to all our night's programs, you can find our live stream links on our new website's homepage, hanukkahandcarefree.com. After each night, those links will take you to the recording of the event in case you missed any of our evenings. Does everyone have a copy of the Hanukkah Blessings handouts? Yes? Awesome. We'll be using those when we light the menorah in just a bit. If you need a copy, please raise your hand and one of our volunteers will bring them around to you. We'll also be passing out the Shabbat blessings before we begin our Shabbat ceremony. If you're live streaming, both handouts can be found in a link on the homepage just under the 8-box schedule. Does anybody else need a handout? Everybody's good? Okay, perfect. I'd like to take a moment to recognize our generous sponsors and contributors who have helped us bring this event to you this year. Thank you to the Center for Jewish Philanthropy, Kiwanis Carefree, Sanderson Lincoln, APS, Temple High, and Spirit in the Desert Retreat Center. And I think Susan Grace is here tonight. Susan, can you give a wave? We also want to thank the Grotto for keeping us all hydrated and donating all the waters for our whole event again this year. There's waters on the back table if anybody needs. Thanks to both Northridge Coffee for helping us with the fantastic coffee service and Carefree Coffee Roastery for providing us with delicious hot chocolate and cider for all 8 nights. We also hope you enjoyed the tasty Hanukkah cookies in the back over there, donated by Shayna Rach Bakes. The kosher ice cream pops that were passed around earlier, donated by Creamies. And for those who will be enjoying the Shabbat ceremony, the delicious home-baked challah donated by Sam's Sweets. Finally, a shout out to all the kids here who I hope received a gift bag that we put together for you. If not, make sure you stop by the back table over there before you leave to get a bag. Has everyone seen the new website? Yes? No? Make sure you go to chanukahandcarefree.com when you get home tonight. Thanks to the support of our sponsors and the incredible efforts from our web designer, Tech for Life, we have a gorgeous website that will now be live all year round. On the website, you'll not only find our schedule and information about our contributors, but there's a gallery of pictures and recordings from past years, thanks to our photographer, Herb Hitchin, who is also around here somewhere, who's been photographing this event since our first year. Thanks, Herb. And thanks to Varsity Sports Show for all the live streaming every night. On the website, you'll also see the About Us and Help Us section, which can provide you with a link to help Hanukkah and Carefree with our expenses in order to ensure that this event stays strong and bright for the community for years to come. Finally, we would also like to remind everyone that we are focused on giving during this holiday season. And this year, our chosen Spirit of Giving recipient is the Cave Creek Unified Education Foundation, who do so much for our community and most importantly, for the children. We would ask you to all consider supporting this great organization, which you can do with a donation right on our website or by speaking with one of our volunteers or with Allison Masag from CCUEF, who is here tonight. Allison, can you give a wave? Thank you. Since this evening is also Shabbat, we have given everyone a raffle ticket, one for every family. So you can win one of the wonderful raffle prizes donated by many of our favorite local businesses. If you didn't get a raffle ticket, please raise your hand and one of our volunteers will bring one over to you, or you can stop by the table in the back before the end of the evening, which is when we'll announce the winners. We're asking you all to please support CCUEF by going onto our website and donating to them there or on the CCUEF website after Shabbat, especially if you win a raffle. In addition to Chanukah and Carefree featuring CCUEF as our Spirit of Giving recipient this Chanukah, the Bauman family has chosen a special local charity to be our honored Shabbat tzedakah, Purse Impressions. I hope that you all saw all the donations of purses already received for Purse Impressions on the table over there. Those came from all of you and two other special groups. Foothills Sheva Team Social Group, founded by Cheryl Greenspan in the back, and Shayna Madels, founded by Kimberly Sorkin Hoff. Is any Shayna Madels here tonight? Raise your hands. Thank you. There were multiple events run to support Purse Impressions for Hanukkah and Carefree. So now I'd like to ask you to please give a warm welcome to Patricia Brusha, who is the dedicated woman behind Purse Impressions, who will share a few words with us. She'll be here all evening to provide you with more details about how these pocketbooks help.
I'm short, so. Shabbat Shalom. I'm honored to be here tonight and really want to thank everybody for making us the tzedakah of the evening. Purse Impressions. It's okay. She's adorable. Purse Impressions is a charity that I started 3.5 years ago after my daughter passed away from cirrhosis of the liver due to alcohol addiction. She was 28 years old and her name was Courtney. And Courtney had an idea. And Courtney's idea was that when people leave rehab, they should leave with dignity and be able to make a good first impression. And, or as we say, a good purse impression. So what we do is fresh start purses for women, backpacks for men, and back to school backpacks for children who are living in sober living treatment centers with their moms. And we've, in just 3.5 years, given out 5,000 donations to over 18 rehabs in the city. Thank you. So tonight, I just want to thank, I'm overwhelmed and just by the donations. We do have a boutique that's just at Tom Darlington and Cave Creek Road where you can come and purchase some of the purses that are donated. And we use the money to buy hygiene items and makeup and jewelry and things that we go into the purses and the backpacks that are donated. So come and see us. And thank you again for everything. And have a wonderful, happy Hanukkah.
Thank you, Patricia, for all that you do. Before I introduce our program host for this evening, I hope you all will take note of a few extra items on our stage. In addition to the decorations donated by members of the Foothill Sheva Team Group, there are some candles lit on the stage donated by Cave Creek Candle Company, which we proudly display as a symbol of peace, love, and solidarity with Jews all over the world. Sorry. With the hope that we will soon see the return of all the hostages who are unable to be with their families and communities for their Hanukkah celebrations. Sorry. We also passed out some electric candles to include the community in helping to bring even more light to this event, to this pavilion, and to our community. I would like to ask that all of you who have a candle, if they are not already lit, to please gently turn the bottom at this time, both in celebration and in honor of those unable to celebrate this evening. Thank you. Now I'd like to invite Vice Mayor of Carefree to come and say a few words. Please welcome Vice Mayor Cheryl Croyer. Thank you.
So I was thinking about what I'd want to say tonight. First of all, I want to welcome you to Carefree. Hanukkah is a symbol of hope and new beginnings. And on behalf of our town, I'd like to wish you all a happy Hanukkah, a Merry Christmas, and a joyous, healthy, and prosperous New Year. While I was looking into some of the things about Hanukkah on the online, I found this one quote that really touched me, and I'd like to share it. It was made by Libby Astaire. There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. Hanukkah is about the freedom to be true to what we believe without denying the freedom of those who believe otherwise. May we all be blessed with miracles wherever we need them. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. And now, without further ado, I'd like to invite the Bauman family to lead our program and light the Hanukkah menorah.
Sorry about the kids. Some parents are the worst.
Walk out the stage, please.
It's not time to jump off a cliff.
Ready? All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishon b'mitzvotav v'tzivah l'haravim shel Hanukkah.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher
And now they're going to sing a song. Oh, we're going to have the Bauman girls, Callie, Ellie, Zoe, and maybe Millie. Sing a song, Savvy Bun, so, if you want to join in, please feel free.
You want to give them their song? There they go. We're doing this one here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sevion, sof, 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 Hanukkah, hu hatov, Hanukkah, hu hatov, Sevion, sof, 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 Hag Simcha, hu la'am, Nes Gadol, Hayasham, Nes Gadol, Hayasham, Hag Simcha, Hula. Are you guys going to help us in English at least? I didn't hear you guys. Come on now. You ready? Yeah. Dreidel spin round and round. Make that happy turning sound. Make that happy turning sound. Dreidel spin round and round. Hanukkah is in the air. A great miracle happened there. A great miracle happened there. Hanukkah is in the air. Okay. So, yeah. Get you another.
Thank you, Baumans. They'll be back for Shabbat in just a few minutes. But first, I'd like to introduce Karen Dolezal, District Music Coordinator for Cave Creek Unified and Secondary Music Director for Choirs and Guitar, to lead her high school choirs in some wonderful Hanukkah songs. Karen's husband, Bill Dolezal, who is the superintendent of Cave Creek Unified School District, is also here tonight. Bill, in the back there.
Lights for Hanukkah, flickering so bright. Three lights for Hanukkah, to warm the hearts and home. Four lights for Hanukkah, shalom, shalom. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, the menorah. Five lights for Hanukkah, reflecting on the Hanukkah, Hanukkah. Lights for Hanukkah, memories made to last. Seven lights for Hanukkah, illuminating home. Eight lights for Hanukkah, shalom, shalom. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, the menorah. Shalom, shalom, Havanim, shalom, Havanim, shalom, shalom. We'll meet again, we'll meet again. Shalom, shalom. Eight lights for Hanukkah. Shalom, shalom.
Hello, thank you so much. My name is Karen Dolezal again, and we are so honored to be a part of this celebration. That was my beginner choir at Cactus Shadows, and joining me now is our Honors Vivace Choir.
come up. Woo, that's you. All right.
Lights the menorah, dance the hora. Let our song of freedom ring. Light the menorah, dance the hora. Let our song of freedom ring. Time to dance, time to sing, celebrate the miracle, come sing along. Time to dance, time to sing, join us in our festive song, join our celebration. Da-dee-da, 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 come and dance with me. Light the menorah, dance the hora. Let our song of freedom ring. Light the menorah, dance the hora. Let our song of freedom ring. Time to dance, time to sing, celebrate the miracle, sing along. Time to dance, time to sing, join us in our festive song, join our celebration.
Thank you, Karen, and your choirs. How great was that? And we have one more. All right. Good, perfect. Yes.
Okay, and now, yay, I get to introduce Mrs. Katie Clark, who is the director at Lone Mountain Elementary School. Do you want to say something?
You can say hi.
You
want them to start?
Yeah.
We're gonna come on. Watch the floor. I promise. Come up to the mic.
Just thank you so much for having us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Turn on the phone.
Who knew it was going to get even better? Who knew? Okay, so now, does everybody have a Shabbat blessing handout? Looks just like the Hanukkah blessing handout, except it says Shabbat. If not, please raise your hand and one of our volunteers can bring you one. And our volunteers will now come around and pass out some challah and grape juice. And we will have the Baumans come back to center stage to lead us in the Shabbat ceremony. We have challah right here too. So.
Yep, I can reach them. We're good. All right, girls, you ready to help me do candles?
Yep.
Okay.
To not eat the bread until it's bread blessing.
Please do not eat or drink until we've done the blessings.
Baruch
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'aharon b'nei Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei bri hagafen.
Everybody drink. On the bread until we get the bread.
Okay, I'll pass out.
Started. Our volunteers are coming around to pass out some challah. We're going to wait just a beat so that everybody can have some challah before we do hamotzi.
Lodestone movie. Easy, Grandma.
So,
Okay, go ahead.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, motzi lehem min haaretz. Amen.
You can put her down. Give the baby bread.
No, Millie, don't.
baby bread.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now it's the blessing for the girls.
Oh, yep. Blessing for the girls, Penny.
Yep.
I'll let you do that over them. And I'll hold those.
Also on your Shabbat blessings handout, there's a blessing for the children. So if you have your kids or somebody's kids nearby, you can go ahead and corral them while the Baumans do the blessing.
Ready? Put her in my lap.
Yep. Mom?
Yeah, the prayers.
Yep. All right.
Alright.
Come here, little lads. All right.
Oh, you're that's
All right. Yizimach Eloheinu, or I'm sorry, Elohim Kisara Rivka Rachel Vela Velea.
Amen.
May God bless you and protect you. May God show you favor and be gracious to you. May God show you kindness and grant you peace.
Amen.
This came out strong.
Thank you so much to the Baumans, Zach and Ashley, Callie and Ellie, and Zoe and little Millie there. To Karen Dolezal and the CCUEF choirs, Patricia Brusha from First Impressions, Kim from Shana Madels, and Cheryl with Foothill Sheva Team for making this such an incredibly special evening. Also, if everyone who received a candle, one of these candles, and a Hanukkah or Shabbat blessing handout, if you could please return those to a basket or to a volunteer before leaving, we would really appreciate that. Before I announce the raffle winners for tonight, I want to invite everyone to attend our other special evenings. Tomorrow night, Rabbi Bonnie Scharfman from Congregation Kehila will lead a Havdalah Hanukkah, and thanks to a generous donation by Athens on Easy Street, we'll also be providing Mediterranean food. After Havdalah, we'll celebrate Foothill Sheva Team's 1-year anniversary. On Sunday night, the Valley of the Sun JCC will be hosting an exciting evening with activities and songs for the children, and they've invited everyone to bring food donations for the Foothills Food Bank. On Monday night, the Phoenix Holocaust Association night, a Holocaust survivor and author will be sharing his fascinating story of survival. There will be a delicious soufganiot from glazed donuts for all in attendance. Tuesday night, Desert Foothills Jewish Community Association will lead the menorah lighting and a song session, and they're also collecting small gifts for Jewish Family Children's Services. On Wednesday night, the Jewish social group of Carefree in Cave Creek will be sharing traditional and meaningful celebration. And on the final night of Hanukkah, Thursday night, that's our community night, and our host is the Center for Jewish Philanthropy. They're creating a hands-on experience with an olive oil press, and they're bringing along a special menorah lighting with the oil from the press. We'll have a special olive oil tasting with oils donated by Cave Creek Oil Company, bites of homemade challah from Sam's Sweets, who will be selling whole challahs that evening for the following night Shabbat. Add to that, Eris Kessler from the JCC Early Childhood Center will be leading us all in song. What a lineup! We hope you will attend the remaining nights. And now, before you all leave, it's time to see who won our raffles. I think we're going to have the Bauman girls help us pick our winners. So
The first one we're going to do is Ellen Canto, World of Sourdough, and Irene Newman Beads.
Total package value $274.
And the winner is Renee Phillips.
Renee.
Okay.
So if you can go to the back table, if you hear your name called, we will get you your gift or your raffle prize. Our next prize is a cat basket and a JJ's Deli gift card. Total package value $150.
Oh my God.
The winner is Hannah Greenspan.
Who happens to have a kitten with her right now? That's weird. Okay. You picked my daughter.
Next raffle prize is our gift gal basket and a New York Bagels and Bialys gift card and Zinnia Sky greeting cards. Total package $140. And the raffle winner is Sam
Scree?
Schnee? Sam
Are you
Schnee.
here? Great, you
You're
got
here.
it.
Mazel tov.
Right in here. Wait, that was the Zinnia Sky. Okay, which one do you have?
And our final raffle prize is.
Ready? This is
What package is it? The
Robert Shields.
Irene Newman beading art and Robert Shields prints. Total package value $205. And our raffle winner is Ellen Sanders.
And that was it. Thank you all so much.
We also on the back table have an ongoing raffle for Northridge Coffee Roastery. So if you want to drop your ticket back there, you can do so. Thank you all for coming this evening. Please remember to return your blessing handouts and electric candles. Shabbat Shalom and Happy Hanukkah. Please get home safely.
5:37. I think this is the latest I'm getting started this week. If everybody could please take their seats. I like your shirt too. If everybody could please take their seats, and we'll get started. Great.
I asked Sylvia. I asked Sylvia also.
Okay, great. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay. You got everything you need, right? Okay, good.
Good job. Yeah, everything.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the third night of Hanukkah. My name is Karen Acker, and I've been spearheading this event for the town of Carefree for the last 7 years. I want to share a moment how special today has been so far. The miracles have been happening for me today in a good way. This morning, my daughter-in-law, Stephanie, she got married to our son in March, and before that she decided to convert. And this morning she did her B'nai Mitzvah. And they did it in Florida at 10 o'clock in the morning. So of course I'm Zooming because I'm here tonight with the rabbi and Erica. And I have to tell you, at 8 o'clock in the morning, it didn't matter. It was the most moving ceremony and one of the miracles for today, for me at least. I have to say that she spoke from her heart, and she connected the story of Joseph to Hanukkah, connecting how resilience and faith are as important today as it was back then. It was so incredibly moving that it made me stop in my tracks this morning to feel the beauty of Shabbat and the beauty of our history. And since it's still Shabbat, because we haven't finished with Havdalah, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Stephanie brought the light to the whole congregation, and it made me very inspired and hopeful that our Hanukkah in Carefree event could spark some of that hope during tonight or one of the evenings that you've been here. I can tell you the last 2 evenings were really very special. Temple High and the adult choir on the first night. We had 2 high school choirs, a middle school choir last night with the Bauman family for a Shabbat. They've done the Shabbat for 7 years. And Ashley Bauman, she came in a wheelchair because she had surgery the day before and still came to this event so she could be here to lead the Shabbat Hanukkah. It was very, very special. So I hope there's something that, inspires you when you listen to this most amazing rabbi later this evening, or at any of the events that we have. We have a number of really wonderful events coming up, which I'll tell you about at the end of the night. And I hope that you'll also enjoy tonight, because Rabbi Bonnie Scharfman from Congregation Kehillah is one of the most inspiring rabbis that I have come across. And Erica has one of the most beautiful voices and souls that I've come across. So I hope you'll all feel the light in your hearts today, the richness in your souls, and that this year and during these dark days, we can all feel lots of hope and peace for all of us, for our community, and for the world. This is more important today than ever, that we all stay strong. And thank you for coming. It really is so rewarding to see so many of you tonight, and I welcome those of you who are live streaming. I think my brother David from Vermont and his family are also going to be live streaming again tonight. And I know that people have been live streaming. Those from Israel would have to be up at 2:30 in the morning to do that. So I think they may watch the recording, which you all can do for any of the nights you miss. I mean, Monday night is going to be a very inspiring night. We have a Holocaust survivor that will be here, and he will share his story. And he comes from a family where his father was not Jewish and his mother was. So his father was able to save a lot of Jews. And that story is going to be very inspiring, I think, for a lot of people. But as we work on tonight, you know, it's no small task bringing 8 nights of an event together with amazing programs, with delicious food, and with shining light. But we did it again this year, thanks to a number of people who are volunteers. Some of them and many of them are wearing these scarves that I'm wearing tonight that one of our volunteers made, Cheryl Greenspan. Yep. So I'm going to just mention everybody's name real quick, and if you can wave and if everybody just wants to look around. The people who are here tonight: Shelley Friedman. There she is in the back. Janice Greenberg. Over there, thanks. And Cheryl Greenspan. Leslie Kratt. Ellen Sanders. And is Dana Sheng here tonight? There she is. Okay. Also, I want to give a big thanks to Julie Friedman, Renee Carson, Pam Menton, and Daryl Perlman, who were not able to be here tonight, but they are coming some on other nights. You ladies are a blessing to me, and I thank you for everything that you've done and everything that you're doing. So I greatly appreciate you. I also want to recognize some distinguished guests this evening who, without their support, we wouldn't be here. The town of Carefree, we have the Mayor, John Crane. We also have the Director of Economic Development, who really puts this event on for us, Steve Prokopak. Not sure where he is right now. And I'd like to look around, see if there's anybody else that I've missed. If I have, I apologize. And what I'd like to do right now is just make a recognition to the members of the Foothills Chevatim Social Group. And recognize their founder, Cheryl Greenspan, who are here tonight celebrating their 1-year anniversary. It's very special that this group was founded on Havdalah night last year, which is why tonight they're going to be celebrating with some desserts and stuff after the services, and you're all welcome to join. There's a ton of desserts, and there's going to be some sparkling grape juice, I think it is. So please feel free to join the group later. She also put together, Cheryl, almost single-handedly, all those wonderful raffles in the back. I hope you've all been able to grab a couple tickets that you will pay for after Shabbat, which will be after the menorah lighting and program this evening. And if you didn't, don't worry, you're going to get a chance, because when the program ends, everybody that did buy a ticket, if you could line up at her table and put your purchases together, and if you didn't buy a ticket yet, buy a ticket. Those tickets support a wonderful organization, the Cave Creek Unified Education Foundation, CCUEF. They do a ton for our children who are our future. So I really hope that you guys will contribute. There's a woman here from the CCUEF. She's the vice chair, and I hope I get her name right. Her name is Sir Cheda. Did I get that right? I did. And she's over there at that first table, the round table there. If you want to know more about how they raised a few $100,000 for the classrooms since 2009, or what they do or how they can support your children. They're the ones to go. She's the one to talk to tonight. So I hope you'll take a moment to do that. I'd also like to recognize the sponsors who've helped us to put this event on tonight, and that includes the Center for Jewish Philanthropy, a wonderful group that really puts together the whole Jewish community, a lot of different Jewish organizations. And Kiwanis Carefree, also very generous, and they've been very helpful to support this event because we do a lot for the kids. As a matter of fact, one of the things we do for the kids is we give them little holiday bags, which I think are over there. So I don't see any kids tonight. We have a couple here. I hope you get your bags. Year number 7? Wow. Wow. I am so impressed. Well, happy anniversary. So I hope that any kids here, and since we're going to have a few left over, I see a child in the back there. Did you get a bag there too? You did? Good. So we have a few extra bags.
It could be for children of any age, right?
It could be, but there are some things in there that are more age appropriate. But it is. And what I was going to say is that if you're a grandma and you have a grandchild that you'd like to take something for, we can also give you a bag to bring home. So please raise your hand. I see Shelley is here and she'll be happy to give you a bag. Also, I'd like to thank Sanderson Lincoln. They've not only given us this beautiful pavilion, but they've been supportive of this event this year. APS, they turn on the lights. Temple High, they've already got the light on. APS is really quick. Don't look at that light there. And Temple High for the menorah that goes on every 24 hours just in case we forget. And Spirit in the Desert Retreat Center, which if you guys pay by credit card, you'll notice that you're going onto the Spirit in the Desert website, and you're doing that because they've agreed to take care of all the finances for us, all the reporting for the grants we've got, etc., at no charge. So they're an amazing community-minded group, and if you've never been to that place, you ought to check it out and support them as well because they got a labyrinth and other wonderful things. So enjoy that. At this time, I just want to make sure that everybody has their handouts, the Havdalah blessing handout and the Shabbat handout. And if you don't have it, please raise your hand. We also have a very special gift for you all tonight. There's a couple of people up here that are raising their hands. Few people, 5 people, 6 people. You might say, what's that special gift for me tonight? The Foothills Sheva team have put something together, not only their party for later, but Cheryl and her family, the Greenspan family, have donated spices and materials. Her group got together to put together bags for us, and everybody's going to get a spice bag tonight to enjoy during the Havdalah ceremony. And Arlene and Bob Polanski, who are members of the Foothills, who are right over there, are going to pass them out right now. So if you don't get one after you see them walk away, raise your hand and we'll make sure that you do get one. So they're going to be coming around with the spice bags in a moment. So while they're doing that, I would like to mention a few other people here that deserve some thanks. One is Tech for Life. They helped us create a fantastic website, which will now be active all year round. It's ChanukahInCarefree.com. And on the website, we have a gallery of pictures and recordings from last year and even this year. As a matter of fact, when you live stream, you go onto the schedule, the 8-box schedule on our homepage, and you click on a button that says live stream, and it brings you to us tonight. Hello, live streamers. But if you go to last night or the first night, you'll go to a recording of that night. So if you missed something, you are able to see what you missed. And thanks to Vince with us, the Varsity Sports Show, for the live streaming. And thanks to Herb for all the photography, who's over there, Herb Hitchin. And although our website identifies all the many local businesses and organizations that have contributed to this night and all 8 nights, we want to shout out a few that have kind of satisfied our thirst and our bellies. First of all, I don't see anybody with a water bottle, and we are in the desert. And we've got a lot of water. You have one. That's great. We have water at that table over there. They've been donated by Grotto Cafe. So please help yourself. We've got lots more cases, and people aren't hydrating. I'm a little surprised, though I don't always hydrate the best either. But please help yourself to some waters. Also, thanks to Northridge Coffee in the back there, who are providing a wonderful coffee and tea service. And also the Carefree Coffee Roastery, they've provided us with hot chocolate and apple cider. So that's over there as well. So please help yourself to that to keep nice and warm tonight. And we also, and this is pretty amazing, have the most amazing Greek restaurant who gave us our Greek food tonight. I think we should give really big applause to Athens on Easy Street. And Sandy Athenson is here tonight. Where are you, Sandy? Are you still here? Okay, but he's amazing, donating all that food for all of us. So I hope you enjoyed that as well. And the last thanks, and certainly not the least, is thanks to all of you for being here, for supporting our CCUEF selected Spirit of Giving charity, and for supporting Hanukkah in Carefree. Your donations help us to keep this event going. And if you're liking this as much as we're liking this, I hope that you'll think about going onto our website to the About Us link, and you'll go to the Spirit of Desert website and make a contribution to us. So, there's also one other thing. Is Shayna here? Where's Shayna? Shayna Rach is in the back there. She's got a couple tables of cookies and other assorted delicious things, and she's donating 30% of the sales, which she'll collect at the end of the Havdalah, to the CCUEF. So please consider giving her a little bit of your donations as well. So I hope you'll take note of a few things that are new on our stage, like those beautiful lights behind me. Those were donated by members of the Foothills Shevatim social group. And thank you for doing that if you're here tonight. And there are also some candles lit on the stage over there. Those were donated by the Cave Creek Candle Company. And we're proudly displaying them tonight as a shining symbol of peace, love, and hope. This time of year is always the darkest time, but the darkest feels more prevalent today than ever. My personal hope is that the light of those candles and that you see here on this stage, and that this holiday can brighten the path to peace within ourselves and outwards, and that we see soon the return of all the hostages that are unable to be with their families and communities for their Hanukkah celebrations this year. And much later on, we are going to pass out some electric candles that are going to be very special. The rabbi's going to let you know when to turn them on. And I'm just going to give you a little illustration, though I don't have a candle here. Is that, do you want to give me a candle, please? Thanks. I'm not going to turn it on. Even though it probably is Shabbat's over. There's a little knob on the bottom. If you turn it to the right, the light will turn on, and the rabbi is going to tell you when to do that. And it's going to be probably the last song after the lighting of the menorah, Hanukkah, and also, of course, after Havdalah. So before I introduce Rabbi Bonnie, I would like to thank the town for everything that they've done and that they continue to do for this event, and ask the mayor, John Crane, who has been so helpful this whole year planning for this event, to come and say a few words. Thank you.
Well, good evening and welcome to Chanukah and Carefree. A big thank you to Karen, the sponsors, the volunteers, and to Athens on Easy Street. So as the mayor, I'm not permitted to play favorites, but Athens is the best restaurant in town. So, it's an honor to have Rabbi Bonnie Scharfman with us this evening, so welcome back. All nights of Hanukkah and Carefree focus on some aspect of community. And Rabbi Scharfman from the congregation Kehillah, for those who are not familiar with the congregation, their website states, and I'll quote, "The purpose of congregation Kehillah is to provide a community for Jews and their spouses, partners, and families to come together for purposes of fostering their Jewish identity, living Jewishly, pursuing social justice, and engaging in learning, all within a nurturing environment, more personal than institutional, designed to promote spirituality, camaraderie, and respect for the needs of others." So this is what we do here every night. We promote spirituality, camaraderie, and respect for the needs of others. And for the town of Carefree, it's an honor to be part of that. So happy Hanukkah, and thank you for joining us.
Before I introduce the rabbi, which I'm about to do, I'd like to ask Divya and Cheryl Greenspan to come to the stage. And you're not in trouble. Rabbi Scharfman is one of the most inspiring rabbis in the valley, with a synagogue located in the most local location to us here in Carefree and Cave Creek. Tonight she's here with her daughter, Erica Ehrman, who is an amazing rabbinical student and cantorial soloist with a beautiful voice and a beautiful soul. We're very fortunate to have mom and daughter both here in what I'm sure will be a meaningful Hanukkah Havdalah. And for those of you who were not here last year, Erica was pregnant or overdue pregnant at this time. So the rabbi was on call right up until she was speaking last year at this event, just not knowing if she was going to need to be there for Erica, who comes first. Family comes first. But let's give a warm welcome to Rabbi Bonnie Scharfman and Erica Ehrman.
Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you so much, Karen, and thank all of you for being here with us tonight. I'm so proud to be the rabbi of Congregation Kehillah right here in Cave Creek and Carefree. And I'm so happy. Yes, go for it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm overjoyed, truly, to see congregants and friends, and look forward to meeting new congregants and new friends. So I looked up while Karen was talking, and I identified that indeed there are more than 3 stars in the sky, and so we're able to commence with Havdalah. Now, what is Havdalah? Well, in a nutshell, the word Havdalah means separation or distinction. And what we do is we make a series of blessings to separate and end Shabbat and transition into the rest of the week. Some people will say it's their very favorite Jewish ceremony. The idea of it in a nutshell is to take the everyday and elevate it and make it holy. This is something we can do in our lives all the time by taking things that are mundane and without even thinking, but by adding a sense of spirituality and intention, we can make something quite simple into something quite magnificent. So I want to start in just a moment, and if you're able to, if you'd like to, I think it could be really special to stand, and then plus you can move around because it's kind of cold. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, I think it's a nice way to do it. And I've asked some of my friends here, Sivya Tamarkin from the National Council of Jewish Women, who does incredible things for our women and our daughters in the community. I love you dearly, and I'm so proud to be working with you and to represent the values that is solidly grounded in Jewish tradition in front of the Arizona legislature. And Cheryl Greenspan, we're so excited to see you, and thank you for all your work in putting this together. And Karen Acker, what can we say but thank you. So Karen, since you were up here last in a way, you get to play with fire. Because I'm so hot. It happens. So before I end Shabbat by lighting the Havdalah candle, you know what, when we start Shabbat, we light our Shabbat candles. People light at least 2. Some people have a tradition of lighting more than that for children and grandchildren. But they're separate. They're not integrated. And if we do our work, not work, but our spiritual work over the Sabbath day, we come to Saturday night when the Sabbath is departing from us, and we use, instead of the Sabbath candles, a multi-braided candle. Integration, unity, community, wholeness in our families and in our lives. So just before I light the candle, there's a very important part of the Havdalah I want to teach you so you can participate. The words are a little bit complicated and tongue-twisty, so please repeat after me. Yai lai.
Yai lai.
Lai 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 lai.
Yai lai 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 lai.
Yai lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai lai ya la lai 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 ya la lai lai ya la lai 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 ya la 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 lai 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 ya la 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 lai lai ya la lai 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 ya la lai lai ya la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen בין קודש לחול, חטאותינו הוא ימחול, זרענו ככספנו, ירבה כחול, והכוכבים בלילה. שבוע טוב, 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 שבוע טוב. A good week, a week of peace, may gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace, may gladness reign and joy increase. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera ve'amenu, Yavo Eleinu, Moshiach ben David, Moshiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. The twisted candle brightens our hearts as together we watch the Sabbath depart. We smell the spices and taste the sweet wine as the stars in the sky begin to shine. Shavua Tov, may you have a good week, may you find the happiness you seek. Shavua Tov, may your week be fine, may it be as sweet as the Sabbath wine. We say goodbye to a special friend, another Shabbat has come to an end. Shavua Tov are the words we speak to say may you have a happy week. Shavua Tov, may you have a good week, may you find the happiness you seek. Shavua Tov, may your week be fine, may it be as sweet as the Sabbath wine. Shavua Tov.
Sweet week ahead. Thank you. Careful with all the wires up here. Okay. And you can take a seat. You can take a seat, but not for very long. Well, we're going to transition a little bit into our celebration of Hanukkah. But before we light the candles, I thought that especially now that this is the third candle of Hanukkah tonight, it's the third night, that we might want to see how much we know about Hanukkah. So I did a version of this Friday night in synagogue with my congregants. Oh, that was just last night, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, we had a bat mitzvah tomorrow, this morning too. It's been a long day. So let's see how much you know. Have a little fun tonight. On Hanukkah, you have to listen carefully. On Hanukkah, we eat foods to remember the miracle of the oil. Call out your answer. Do you prefer latkes or sufganiyot? Wow. That's shocking. It's usually more of a split. All right. Call out your answer to this one. Now, since you all like latkes so much, what is your favorite latke topping? Do you all live in the same house or something? This is crazy. No, there's no enchilada sauce on latkes. No. I say no to that one. Okay. One more. What's your favorite Hanukkah song? Really? We might have to do that one, Erica, then. Yes, we're going to do those javelins. We're certainly going to do those. All right, good start. That was the warm-up. Now we're going to move on to the knowledge, the technical knowledge part of the questionnaire. How do you spell Chanukah? Wrong. Go for it, Steve Sukenik. All right. Chet nun vav kuf hey. Chanukah. In English, you can spell it any way you want to. Next one. What's the name for the 9th candle? All right. Good job, Brad. Who knows what the word Chanukah actually means? Dedication or rededication? Good one. So in other words, if you move into a new house or an apartment, then you're going to hang your mezuzah, and we call it Chanukah Tabayit, to dedication of the home. You call me and I'll be happy to try to help you with that. All right. Big, big, tough question. It's going to take one of Kihilah's religious school students to answer this one. Why do we celebrate Chanukah for 8 nights? The miracle of the jug of oil, very good. And for those of you who can't fathom this thing, this miracle, who don't believe in the possibility of miracles, remember this. Sometimes when you forget to recharge your cell phone, and you only have 10% battery left, but it lasts through that next business meeting, that is a miracle, just like the jug of oil. That is indeed the reason we do it, and there's another reason too. After Judah Maccabee and his brothers and the rest of the Hashmonaim, the Hasmonean family, cleaned the temple in Jerusalem from the dreck that was left behind, they had something very important to do, because just a little while before, there was another Jewish holiday, a very important Jewish holiday called Sukkot. And that was when the Jews, who were mostly farmers in the land of Israel, would bring their best of their fall harvest. But they couldn't bring the fall harvest that year to the temple because the temple was dreck. People had made it really, really dirty. So after it was cleaned up, Judah Maccabee said, all right now, Jewish people, we're going to celebrate Sukkot, even though it's a little bit late. And Sukkot is an 8-day festival. So the Maccabees said, we're going to establish Chanukah, which is going to be 8 days long. And that's why we have Chanukah for 8 days. Good job, everyone. Okay, last one. This is a tough one. I need everybody's total attention on this. When I say that, I don't mean that for sure. According to the traditional English lyrics, of that traditional Hanukkah classic, I Have a Little Dreidel. Out of what material is a dreidel traditionally made? Good one. We'll have to sing that song after. Well, thank you for participating in my little quiz. That was fun. At least I had a good time. Now, some say that Hanukkah is a minor holiday, and maybe in some sense it is. But mostly, Hanukkah is anything but minor. Its messages resonate even more clearly today. You know, Hanukkah was and still is the world's first battle for religious freedom. And it reminds us that it's okay to be different. It's okay, in fact, we need to be proud of who we are and be willing to take a stand for our freedom as well as for that of others. And that our mission is to bring light to the world. It's the crux of what it means to be a person of conscience in the world, and the crux of what it means to be a Jew. And with that, we're going to commence with the Hanukkah lighting. Remember I told you not to look? Okay, still don't look. Let's join together. You have a sheet of paper also that has been passed out to you with the 2 Hanukkah blessings on it. Baruch Baruch. Is it off?
No. Yes.
There you go.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Good.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh.
As one candle may kindle many others and yet lose none of its own light, so Judaism has kindled the light of truth for many religions in many lands and still shines brightly through the ages.
Please join us with the singing.
Ma'otzor Yeshuati lehana'eh v'shabeach, tikon beit tefilati v'sham toda nizabeach, v'yeit achin matbeach, mitzaham nabeach,
Chanukah. Someone had mentioned that before.
Chanukah, oh Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Civvy won't to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One more time. Chanukah, oh Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Civvy won't to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
How many of you know Yiddish? Let's do the first part of it. Let's do Shana.
Chanukah, oh Chanukah, ayontif vashener, alustiker, frediker, ona chazayner. What? I know, so well.
Okay, so you don't know that much Yiddish then. All right. We'll go on to the next one. People said I Have a Little Dreidel is one of their favorite songs. Okay. Where are the children? Are you ready to do the dreidel song? Okay. Ready? Yeah.
I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. We do.
Well, now we turn to the adult version of the song. Don't worry, I'm a rabbi, it's G-rated. See if you can figure out some other material out of which a dreidel can be made. But the thing is, you have to rhyme it. Right? Have a little dreidel I made of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. And so you're going to make a new one. So let's see. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of wood. I don't know why I did it, just because I could. All right. Anybody out there a good rhymer? Have another verse for us? Okay, Randy Javelin. I know you have one. I know it.
I have a little dreidel. I made it out of tea. And from the sea to the river, Israel will always be there for you.
Oh. Well done, and God willing. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
I made it out of clay.
Oh, whatever. Okay. How about somebody else? Is there another material out of which you make your dreidel? Creativity's not at a height tonight. All right. I want you to practice up now, so when I ask you this, God willing, next year, you'll have a good rhyme for me. Well, Erica and I would like to share a piece. This is an original, like a 30-plus-year-old original. Some of you who were with me at my first congregation may remember this. It's a dance, and I need everyone who's able to please stand up. This is called the, Alan Japp, but it's not that bad. Okay, it's called the dreidel ladle. Now, our bodies are going to become the four faces of the dreidel, and if you eat a lot of latkes and sufganiyot, there's enough room in between where you really do have four faces. Hopefully not. By the way, do you know why in the Middle East there's basically sufganiyot and why the Ashkenazi Jewish world basically eats latkes? It's because, think about it, where do they come from? The whole purpose of the food for Hanukkah is to eat foods that are cooked in oil. And if you're a Jew in Ashkenaz, in Germany or in Europe, for the most part, you had potatoes, right? And if you were a Jew in the Middle East, in Morocco, in Libya, or Israel proper, before Israel was a state, well, you didn't know about potatoes. You had flour, and so you made sufganiyot. Although, here's the rub, the very first sufganiyot that we know of in history actually were from Poland. Yeah, go figure. The Jewish world travels. Well, dreidel ladle goes like this. It's the hokey pokey, but Hanukkah style. So what's the first letter on the Hanukkah dreidel? Nun, nes, for miracle, right? So put your nun side in, you take your nun side out, you put your nun side in and you shake it all about. You do the dreidel ladle and you spin like little tops. That's what it's all about. Gimel side. You put your gimel side in, you take your gimel side out, you put your gimel side in and you shake it all about. You do the dreidel ladle and you spin like little tops. That's what it's all about. Hay side. You put your hay side in, you take your hay side out, you put your hay side in and you shake it all about. You do the dreidel ladle and you spin like little tops. That's what it's all about. Now, if we were in Israel right now, we'd be saying our pay side, Nes Gadol Haya Po, here. But we're not there, we're here. So we'll do a different here, which is there. Does that make sense? Nes Gadol Haya Sham, our shin side. You put your shin side in, you take your shin side out, you put your shin side in, and you shake it all about. You do the dreidel ladle and you spin like little tops. That's what it's all about. All right, you did a good job. So since you like that one so much, we're going to do one more. I think I did this last year. I don't remember. But how many of you remember the Addams Family? All right. You can sit down, you can stand, but whatever you do, assume the position. Everybody.
Dreidely-doo, 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 dreidely-doo.
I like it.
Dreidely-doo, 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 dreidely-doo. They're bold and they're courageous, their chutzpah is outrageous, their spirit is contagious, the family Maccabee. Their home's called Modi'in in the hills that are Judean, their foes are Greek Syrians, the family Maccabee. Dreidely-doo,
neat.
Dreidely-doo,
sweet.
Dreidely-doo, dreidely-doo, dreidely-doo.
They weren't petite.
Dreidely-doo, dreidely-doo.
One more verse.
Dreidely-doo, dreidely-doo, dreidely-doo. They're true to their tradition, freedom is their mission. Don't mess with their religion, the family Maccabee. They're against assimilation, they gave the Jewish nation the feast of dedication, the family Maccabee. Dreidely-doo, 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 dreidely-doo.
Yeah. And that one I wrote like 36 years ago with my colleague, Rabbi Maynard Bell. Well, probably one of the most powerful Hanukkah songs of modern times, relatively modern times, comes from actually the Haftarah for this Shabbat that just passed, a verse that says, "Not by might and not by power, but by my spirit alone, says the eternal God." The words that were made famous by the late, great Debbie Friedman are a little different from that, but same spirit. So let's bring it on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, you.
Yes. No. Just if anybody has not heard this song before and wants to know if you've seen West Side Story, knows Song America, it is the same. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Not by might and not by power, but by spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Not by might and not by power, but by spirit alone shall we all live
not by might and not by power, but when we call on the Holy God to work with us and we become partners in making that happen. We need the Spirit, but we also need the power in this generation. So it's a difficult time for the Jewish community worldwide. And I know that I'm grateful, and I know most of you are as well, to live in a community where we can celebrate together. The Chanukah itself is not meant for any kind of utilitarian purpose. We're not supposed to do anything with it, but simply to enjoy its light. Its purpose is spiritual, to remind us of what our mission is to spread light. You know, to be a Jew is to remember our history and the miracles that have occurred for us in the past, and to believe that miracles will still happen in the future. The survival of the Jewish people is a miracle. The birth of the state of Israel is a miracle. And with our efforts and our tears, with our determination, God willing, we'll see miracles in the day ahead. God willing, we need it. And with the help of the IDF, we'll see the hostages still held by Hamas return safely home, please God. Our closing song for tonight is an inspirational Chanukah favorite. The charge to each of us to spread the light and to keep it shining, bringing hope and healing to the world that is sorely in need of healing. From an Israeli children's song that's sung on Hanukkah, Kol echad hu or katan, v'kulanu or etan, which means everyone is a small light, but together we are a powerful light. So I'm going to pass out those candles. Hopefully you have them here. I want to invite you to stand up. And we're going to join together in Peter, Paul, and Mary standard. I can't think of too many more songs that are appropriate for this Hanukkah night. And I reflect on some of the words. Never forget that we need strength to never become our own foes. And we light one candle for those who are suffering the pain that we learned so long ago. So everybody have their candles. We're going to light one candle. Remember, a single candle together brings light, but when we put our candles and our light together, we can bring a lot of light and joy and healing to the world. We all have candles? Still making their way around? By the way, when we're waiting, it's kind of hard to do in that, but remember when we put the candles in the Chanukah, we place them in from right to left the way we read Hebrew. But how do we light them? I tell the kids in religious school that we want to be like our ancestors Abraham and Sarah, who were known for their hospitality and their welcoming. So we always welcome the new candle first, and then we light them then from left to right. Place them from right to left, light them from left to right. Okay, I think we're good, Erica.
Light one candle for the Maccabee children. Give thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. And light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in. Let anger not tear us apart. together with peace as the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is the burden and this is the promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out.
Not on our watch. In times of darkness, dear ones, we need to be the light. In times of darkness such as these, we need one another. And thank you for showing up tonight. Please show up to your synagogues. Come to mine if my synagogue is not yours or you don't have one. Show up for each other. We need each other, and we need to be that light. And may the light from within each of us shine forth more brightly because we're together. And may that light go forth and illumine every corner of this world. Thank you for joining us. Shabbat Tov and
Chag
Chag
Sameach.
Yeah, you want to do it? The Latka ditty? I am waiting for Hanukkah to start.
Thank you, Rabbi and Erica. And before you leave, please go to the back raffle table. And if you give me just a moment of your time, I'd like to share a few things that are going on for the rest of Hanukkah. Tomorrow night, the Valley of the Sun JCC will be here. And they're going to be here with a cantor. Her name is... I don't have it here, but she's from Kol Tiva. And Noah Shashua from Kolami. She's wonderful, as the rabbi just said. So come on Sunday night if you want to hear her. And bring the kids, because there'll be lots of games for the kids. Also, please remember to return your candles. The candles are needed for all the nights that are going to be having here. So we really need you to return the candles. And if you would go to the back and pay for your raffle tickets, we're going to announce the winner of the raffles in a little bit. Monday night, we have a Holocaust survivor. A Holocaust survivor, hard to find these days. And he's going to be here sharing his story with everybody. On Tuesday night, Desert Foothills Jewish Community Association will be here. And they're collecting food, not food, actually JCC is collecting food for the Desert Foothills Food Bank. And the Desert Foothills is collecting gifts for Jewish Family Children's Services. Wednesday night is the Jewish Social Group. And Thursday night is the last night of Hanukkah, and the Center for Jewish Philanthropy is leading our community night with an olive oil press for a hands-on oil making experience. So come, and we'll wait to see if everybody's done in the back, and when the bags come up, we'll do the raffle picking.
You can say it again. Say your name's Carson. Say hello. Say Happy Hanukkah.
I sing dreidel song for everybody?
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. No. Say dreidel.
Okay, go ahead, sing dreidel.
Okay.
Jamie. Say, oh, where's Grandma? Let's sing dreidel.
Okay.
Dreidel.
Okay. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. A meaty kind of clay.
And when it's dry and ready. Now you say dreidel. Okay, you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was really good. You were great.
Can everybody hear me okay? Welcome to the Foothills Sheva Team 1-year anniversary. We're just going to give a huge shout out. I want to thank everybody who brought desserts to share. Please go over and help yourselves. Shayna is selling Hanukkah cookies if anybody needs or wants over there. And we're going to close out the raffle now. And thank you so much all for coming. And thank you again. Good night. Okay, guys, we're going to announce the raffles if you're ready. We have a little girl named Ellie who is going to pick our raffles for us, so no blame on me if you lose. Okay, all right, Ellie, pick a ticket.
Yeah, with that free hand, not the cookie hand.
Pick one out.
Pick one out, just one.
Just one. And we are doing the Irene Beating art, which she is here tonight, and I thank her from the bottom of my heart for all the donations she made to Hanukkah and Carefree.
Did you get one?
And a Meg Harper print.
Okay, did you get
You got it?
Did you grab one?
Can Dana help you?
Can you feel
Okay.
them?
Do we have one?
No.
No.
Okay.
Dana's picking.
Okay, here we go. You
And
take
who
that
do
and
we
give
got?
this to Grandma.
Let's see, to Cheryl. No,
Cheryl.
All right. The winner is Susan Himson. Are you here? Susan Himson, are you here? Side of the bag in between.
This
That's
way.
where I go, so I know.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, next.
I want you to stay with us, Ellie. Okay, don't run because I'm by myself. Our next raffle is a Crying Coyote gift card and a Celestial Artisan Meadery gift basket.
Fork it up. Well, Sue X believes she does. Okay.
Can you pick one
Now I'm
out?
going to find one out and you're going to hand
Oh,
it.
you got
okay,
it.
got it.
You got it. Bring one out.
Oh,
good. Just
good
one.
one.
Just this one. Perfect. Oh, Lord. Amber. Are you here, Amber? Yay! Woo!
Amber, whoever you are the
Okay,
winner.
this goes on the side.
Yep.
Great.
All right. Next.
Okay, you ready? ready? Dana's going to help you. And this is for 12 Fred Astaire dance classes, which I hope my husband bid on.
Let's see who got that.
And a JJ's $50 gift card goes to Amber. Amber? Ah, you won again, Amber. There you go. You're taking the night. Okay. You got the last one? Oh, I got to put Amber Kate on the side.
You did, didn't you?
Nope, it's right there. Hold
So
on.
there's two Ambers. Well,
Yeah, that one? Okay. Perfect. Okay, that one? Let's see. Can you pick one out? Just one. No. You have to go back in and just take one. One paper. Oh, that's it. Okay. And Celine Greenbaum from Foothill Chevy Team, congratulations. You won the On the Map Wellness Package and a brunch gift card. Oh, it's from Karen Acker, actually. On the Map Wellness Package is from Karen Acker. Thank you all very much. Enjoy your evening. Okay.
all right, so let's make sure we got them on the side. I remember we got two Ambers.
I got Celine.
We got two Ambers, a Celine, and the other person was somebody that wasn't here.
Oh, look! Shelly! Oh my God! Look, you guys! Look who's coming!
Wow!
Perfect!
So
Thank you.
That was
Okay.
improvising right there.
Wait, this one, okay, so
Wait,
this
who
one
is
belongs
this
to.
one?
This is Amber.
Okay, and this was
Wait, you
Amber.
got two Ambers. Hold on, you got two Ambers on the side of it. Hold on. There's two in here, but we know Amber won. They're both the Ambers.
Hi, Celine. I'll get your gift. I'll be right back. All right.
So wait,
This is Susan
Amber
Henson.
Kate is.
Well, I already know that she won. Celine Greenbaum won this
And
one.
is this Amber Kate also teeny
Yes,
little things?
yep.
All right, so
Here, it's this one and that one she got.
hold on. So she wait. She,
Yep.
Let me just put one. She had to wait because there was only two Ambers in here. So-
Okay, and then she won the dance one too, right? You said.
Yeah. All right, let me go back and give them to her.
Remember, you're leaving the chairs and the tables.
Yes.